Hello, everyone. Scooney Double 7 here, bringing you another exciting game in the 2008 replay with Inside Pitch. In today's game, we have the 7-7 New York Yankees taking on the 7-6 Tampa Bay Rays. This is game 2 of a 2-game series between the Yankees and the Rays. The Yankees have won game 1 of the series. They're looking to sweep the series, but can the Rays come back and tie and split the series? We'll find out. And here is the starting lineup for the New York Yankees. Leading off the left fielder, Johnny Damon. Batting second, the shortstop, Derek Jeter. Batting third, the right fielder, Bobby Abreu. Batting fourth in the cleanup position, the third baseman, Alex Rodriguez. Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Hideki Matsuri. Batting sixth, the first baseman, Jason Gambini. Batting seventh, the second baseman, Robinson Cano. Batting seventh, the center fielder, Melky Cabrera. And batting ninth, the catcher, Chad Muller. On the mound for the Rays, it is Edwin Jackson. Jackson will come into the game with a 2.57 ERA. 2 wins, no losses. He's pitched 14 innings, 11-13 hits, 6 strikeouts, and 3 walks so far in this replay. And with that, the home plate umpire dusts off home plate. And we are here at Tropicana Field, which will give a +2 to strikeouts and a +3 to walks. And with that, Damon steps up. He's batting a .375 and the pitch. And we are a 4-2, column 4, row 2, possible error on a throw. 3-5, column 3, row 5. That's going to be a fly ball out there to Upton. And out number 1. 1 away, and let's take a look at the defense for the Tampa Bay Rays. Out there in left field, we've got Crawford. Upton is at center. Regino is at right field, going around the horn. Lagoria is on third. Bartlett at short. Johnson's on second. Peneba on first. Defiance is behind the mound, and Jackson is on the bump. Derek Jeter batting an .036. 1-3, column 1, row 3. Now that is a split result. So on a split result, we take a look at the batter's card. If he's a left-handed batter, it would be a walk. Since Jeter is a right-handed batter, we take a look at the right side of that slash, and in this case, it is a strike. He strikes out on a 1 to 10 range. The 13 is too high. 1-1, column 1, row 1. Power hit to right field to Regino. And that's going to be on, now we'll take a look at the power hit line. On a 1 to 7, it's a single. On a 8 to 12, it's a double. On a 13 to 14, it's a triple. And Jeter smacks a triple. And Jeter is on with a triple. Next up, that's going to be Bobby Abreu. Abreu batting a .245. Strategy roll is a 15, and here is the pitch. 2-1, column 2, row 1. That is going to be a walk result. On a 1 to 16, that's a 4. Remember, we add 3 to that range. 16, that's a 4. And that's going to be a walk. By the way, the strategy roll was a 15, so for that, with the Yankees holding off. Strategy roll now is a 15, as A-Rod will come up. He's batting a .377, runners on the corners, and here is the pitch. 6-2, column 6, row 2. That's going to be a strikeout On a 1 to 14, remember we add 2 to that range. 1 to 14, that's a 10. Struck him out. So 2 away with 2 outs. Base run range will get a +1. And that means, and that's going to bring up Hideki Matsuri. Matsuri is batting a .333. Strategy roll is a 6. Yankees holding off. 5-6, column 5, row 6. That's going to be a walk plus. Now, on a walk plus, we add 10 plus the range of the ballpark. So the range becomes a 13 that gets added to Hideki's walk range. That's going to be a 23, that's going to be a 15, and that's going to be a walk. So we start off with the bases loaded, and that's going to bring up Jason Gambini. Gambini batting a .286. The strategy roll is an 8, and here is the pitch. 5-2, column 5, row 2. That's going to be a walk plus. That's a 28. 16. Remember, it's a 1 to 28 range. That's a 16. And that is going to be a walk. So with that, they're going to bring home Jeter. So Jeter will score as they just take a nice leisurely stroll around the bags. Robinson Cano batting a .200. Strategy roll 8. 2-5, column 2, row 5 at the ballpark. So we're going to go to Tropicana Field for the play. 3-2, column 3, row 2. That's going to be HRO. And that is going to be a fly out to left field. 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and the Yankees leave them loaded. We go to the bottom of the first, and here is the starting lineup for the Tampa Bay Rays. Leading off, the shortstop, Jason Barlett. Batting second, the left fielder, Carla Crawford. Batting third, the first baseman, Carlos Pena. Batting fourth, the center fielder, B.J. Upton. In the cleanup position. Batting fifth, the third baseman, Evan Longoria. Batting sixth, the designated hitter, Johnny Gomes. Batting seventh, the catcher, Mike Defiance. Batting eighth, the right fielder, Justin Regino. And batting ninth, the second baseman, Elliot Johnson. On the mound for the Yankees, it is Andy Benintendi. Comes in the game with a 2.03 ERA. 1 win, no loss. He's pitched 13 1/3 innings, allowed 15 hits, 7 strikeouts, and 1 walk. Jason Barlett batting a .270, and here's the first pitch. 4-4, column 4, row 4, possible error. 4-4, column 4, row 4. That's going to be a base hit to Damon. No error there. We're going to check Damon's error range on a 1 to 2. That's an 11. There is no error. And with that, Barlett is on with a base hit. Infield going to double play depth. And let's take a look at the defense for the New York Yankees. Damon is out there in left field. Cabrera at center. Abreu at right field. Going around the horn, we've got A-Rod on third. Jeter's playing short. Cano on second. Gambini at first. Moeller behind the plate. And Benintendi is on the mound. Strategy roll is a 10. Infield at double play depth. And here is the pitch to Carla Crawford. Comes into the game with a .204 average. 3-4, column 3, row 4. That's going to be a strikeout. On a 1 to 11, that's a 3. Struck him out. So 1 away, we go to Carlos Pena. Pena batting a .192. Strategy rolls a 17. And here's the pitch. 5-5, column 5, row 5. That's a strikeout. on a 1 to 18. That's a 14. Struck him out. So 2 away, and that's going to bring up B.J. Upton. Upton also batting a 208. Strategy roll is a 9, and here is the pitch. 5-6, column 5, row 6. That's going to be a base hit. So that's going to be a base hit past the pitcher. It's an S1. Remember, we look at the right-handed side of the slash. Upton's a right-handed batter. So Bartlett will go to second, but does he pick up third? He'll go from first to third on a 4 through 6. And that is a 4, and he'll take third. He'll go to third. He'll pick up the extra base. Evan Longoria is up. Longoria batting a 333. 2 outs. Runners on the corner. Strategy roll 9, and here is the pitch. 4-1, column 4, row 1. That's going to be a hit by pitch. And he gives a -2. That's a 7. The 12, too high. 4-3, 6-3, sorry, column 6, row 3. Fly ball to Abreu. And that is going to be out number 3. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors, and 2 left on. After 1, it's Yankees 1, Rays nothing. We go to the top of the second. It's Milky Cabrera, Chad Moeller, and Johnny Damon due up for the New York Yankees. Cabrera batting a 250, and here is the pitch. 2-3, column 2, row 3. That's going to be a walk. On a 1 to 8, the 12 is too high. 4-5, column 4, row 5, double star 1. That's going to be a fly ball out there to Upton. And that'll be out number 1. 1 away, and that's going to bring up Chad Moeller. Moeller batting a 500. 5-6, column 5, row 4. Sorry, 5-4. Hit by pitch, that's a 20. Edwin Jackson will give a -7 to his hit by pitch rating. That's a 2, and he gets smoked with that. So Moeller will go to first, and we go to the top of the order. Umpire warning Jackson not to do that again. Johnny Damon is 0 for 1, and here is the pitch. Strategy roll is a 16. And the Yankee and the defense goes to double play. Damon, 4-4, column 4, row 4. That's going to be a strike. On a 1 to 8, the 12 is too high. 2-3, column 2, row 3. That's going to be a single out there to right field. And with that, Mueller will get the hold sign. Damon was 0 for 1 today. Mueller will hold at first. He'll go from first to third with a +2, +3. At the roll, will roll for the runner advancement. That's a 5. It's higher than his base run rating, so he'll hold. And next up, it's Derek Jeter. Jeter is 1 for 1 today with a triple and a run scored. Here's the pitch. Strategy roll is a 13. 5-4, column 5, row 4. Hit by pitch, that's a 3. The 12, too high. 1-2, column 1, row 2, double star 2. It's going to be a ground ball to Johnson. Infield at normal death, by the way. So with that, Mueller will go to third. We'll check for the double play rating. That's going to be a 3. Edwin is a +1. It's a G4, so Johnson to Bartlett. Bartlett's arm is a 0, so it's going to be a 3 range. We roll a D6, that's going to be a 1, If the roll is equal to or less than the ground double play rating, it's a double play. And they go 4-6-3. And that's a 4-6-3 double play. One left on, no runs, one hit, no errors. We go to the bottom of the second. Johnny Gomes, Mike Defiance, and Justin Regino due up for the Rays. Johnny Gomes batting a .240, and here is the pitch. 4-4, column 4, row 4, possible error. 1-6, column 1, row 6, fly ball out there to Abreu. Error range for Abreu is on a 1-2. That's going to be a 9. No error there. And 1 away. Mike Defiance batting a .273. And here is the pitch. 5-2, column 5, row 2. That's going to be a walk. On a 1-8, the 14 is too high. 2-1, column 2, row 1. That's going to be a pop up to first base. Gambini will make the catch. And 2 away. Justin Regino up. He's batting a .286. And here is the pitch. 2 up, 2 down. 1-4, column 1, row 4. Home run chance on a 1-11. Right-handed batter. 1-11. That's a 13. It's too high. 5-5, column 5, row 5, and that's going to be a ground ball to Kano, who will make the catch. No runs, no hits, and no errors. After 2, it's New York 1, Tampa Bay nothing. We'll go to the top of the third. Bobby Abreu, Alex Rodriguez, Hideki Matsui due up. Bobby Abreu walked his last time up, and here is the pitch. 2-1, column 2, row 1. That's going to be a strikeout. Oops, sorry. Column 2, row 1. That's going to be a home run. I clicked on the wrong thing. Home run on a 1-10. That's a 6. And Abreu smoked that out. It's a deep fly ball to right field when Justin goes back, and all we can do is watch as that ball is gone. Solo home run for Bobby Abreu. That's going to be his 3rd home run of the season. And that puts the Yankees up 2-0. Alex Rodriguez is up. He's 0 for 1. Struck out his last time up. Here's the pitch. 2-3, column 2, row 3. That's going to be a walk. On a 1-16, that's an 8. And he'll walk. So A-Rod on, and that's going to bring up Hideki Matsui, who also walked his last time up. Strategy roll is a 6, by the way, and here is the pitch. Yankees infield staying at normal depth. 5-5, that's going to be a blank. 6-6, column 6, row 6. That's going to be a double star 3, and that's going to be a ground ball to Longoria. And that is going to be, we'll check for the double play there, G5 to second base. That's going to be a 3. That roll is a 3. And it's in range, and that's going to be a double play. It's a 5-4-3 double play. So double play on that, and that's going to bring up Jason Gambini. Gambini with a walk and an RBI. 6-3, column 6, row 3. That's going to be a strikeout on a 13. That's a 1. Struck him out. So no run, 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and none left on. We go to the bottom of the third. Elliott Johnson, Jason Bartlett, Carl Crawford due up for the Rays. Elliott Johnson is batting a .222, and here is the pitch. 4-5, column 4, row 5. That's going to be a strikeout on a 1-23. That's a 16. Struck him out. Struck him out, and we go to the top of the order. Jason Bartlett. Bartlett 1 for 1, and here is the pitch. 1-3, column 1, row 3, range play at the ballpark. We're going to go to Tropicana Field, 2-6, column 2, row 6, double star. It's a double star 5. It's a fly ball out there to Cabrera. We'll check Cabrera's range. It's on a 1-3. We'll roll a D6. That's a 5. We're going to roll another D6 to determine if it's a 1-4, if it's a single. And if it's on a 5-6, it's going to be a double. That's going to be a double. And that is a double for Jason Bartlett. And we go to Carl Crawford, who's 0 for 1, struck out his last time up. Strategy roll 4, Rays holding off, and here is the pitch. 1-5, column 1, row 5. That's going to be a strikeout. That's an 11. That's a 1. Struck him out. So 2 outs, and that's going to bring up Carlos Pena. Pena batting is 0 for 1 with a strikeout, and here is the pitch. 2-4, column 2, row 4, possible error on a ground ball. So we're going to check for error range. 4-6, column 4, row 6. That's going to be a double to Cabrera. Cabrera's range, it's going to be a double to Damon. Damon's error range is on a 1-2. That's a 20. No error there. And that's going to be an RBI double. And it's 2-1. So Rays on the board now as B.J. Upton will come up to pitch. Upton is 1 for 1. Strategy rolls a 16, and here is the pitch. That's going to be 4-3, column 4, row 3. That's going to be a blank. 3-3, column 3, row 3. Question mark 8. Power hit to Cabrera. That's going to be a 5. That's going to be a double and a 5-10. And we have a tie game, as that is the second double in this inning. It's 2-2. And that is going to bring up Evan Longoria. Longoria is 0 for 1. Strategy roll is a 12, and here is the pitch. 1-3, column 1, row 3, range play at the ballpark. We're going to go to Tampa Bay, Tropicana Field, 2-5, column 2, row 5. That is an S+9. It's a single +9, and I'll explain what that means. However, we're going to check his range. That's going to be in a 1-3. That's a 2. He'll make the catch. So 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors, and 1 left on. After 3, we're tied at 2. We go to the top of the 4th. Robinson Cano, Milky Cabrera, and Chad Muller due up for the Yankees. Cano is 0 for 1, and here is the pitch. 6-3, column 6, row 3. That's going to be a strikeout. That's an 8. That's going to be a 3. Struck him out. One away, and that's going to bring up Cabrera. Cabrera 0 for 1, and here is the pitch. 2-5, column 2, row 5 at the ballpark. We're going to go to Tropicana Field. 5-6, column 5, row 6. 5-6 is a blank. Anytime a blank comes up on the ballpark card, it's a rare play. So we're going to check for the rare play. Shortstop goes in the hole to make the play, and Hurts' arm throwing arm on the throw. Result play as a G6 range. Check for injury to shortstop after the range play. So with that, he'll make the play. And Bartlett is out for the rest of the game. So with that, they're going to bring in Ben Zobus to take over at short. 2 away, Chad Moeller up. 5-6, column 5, row 6. That's going to be a walk plus. That's a 20. That's a 3. And that's going to be a walk. So they walk Moeller. We go to the top of the order. Johnny Damon, 1 for 2. Strategy rolls a 4. And here is the pitch. 3-3, column 3. Excuse me there. Column 3, row 3, range play. 4-3, column 4, row 3, double star 2. It's a ground ball to 4 to Johnson. Johnson's range is on a 1-3. That's a 6. It fell. It gets by him. And that'll put runners on first and second. Next up, Derek Jeter. Jeter is 1 for 2 with a triple and a run scored. Runners on first and second. Strategy rolls a 7. And here is the pitch to Jeter. 3-4, column 3, row 4. That's going to be a strikeout on a 1-10. That's a 10. Struck him out. No runs, 1 hit, and no errors, and 2 left on. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Johnny Gomes, Mike Defiance, Justin Regino due up for Tampa Bay. Johnny Gomes is 0 for 1, and here is the pitch. 2-1, column 2, row 1. That's going to be a blank. 6-2, column 6, row 2. Fly ball out there to Damon. Out number 1. 1 away, Mike Defiance up. The catcher is 0 for 1, and here is the pitch. 5-1, column 5, row 1. That's going to be a strikeout. And he has not faced the number of batters that he's been allotted to. So we ignore the W in the brackets for right now. So in this case, it's going to be a strikeout on a 1-5. That's a 3. Struck him out. So 2 away, and that's going to bring up Justin. Justin is 0 for 1, and here is the pitch. 6-3, column 6, row 3, range play. 5-5, column 5, row 5, ground ball to Kano. We'll check his range. That's going to be a 4. That's a 5. It's too high on the range, so it failed the range check. And with that, Justin is on with a base hit. So Justin is on with a base hit. That's going to bring up Elliott Johnson. Strategy rolls a 20. It's going to be a pickoff attempt. Anytime a 20 comes up on the strategy die, it's a pickoff attempt. A balk on a 1. On a 2 through 10, it's a pickoff. 11, it's going to be a pickoff error. That's a 1. It's a balk. And with that, Justin Regino will go to second as he throws it wide. Johnson, 4-5. That's going to be a strikeout. Column 4, row 5. Strikeout on a 1-23. That's an 8. Struck him out. So no runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left on. We go to the after 4. We're tied at 2. We go to the top of the 5th. Bobby Abreu, Alex Rodriguez, Hideki Matsuri due up for the Yankees. Bobby Abreu 1 for 1. Home run, walk, run, RBI. 1-1. That's going to be a strikeout on a 1-11. Column 1, row 1. Strikeout on a 1-11. That's a 10. Struck him out. Next up, Alex Rodriguez. A-Rod is 0 for 1 with a walk and a strikeout. 2-4, column 2, row 4. Home run chance on a 1-8. He's a right-handed pitcher. We're going to take a look at the right-handed line. That number 20 is highlighted. On a 1-9, on a 1-20. That's a 9. And A-Rod's a solo home run for Alex Rodriguez. And that's a fly ball down the left field side. Crawford going back to the wall. And it's gone. Solo home run by Alex Rodriguez. And that's going to be his 7th home run of the replay. Bullpen warming up for the Rays. Hideki Matsuri is 0 for 1 with a walk, and here is the pitch. 4-4. Column 4, row 4. That's going to be a strikeout. That's a 10. That's a 16. Too high. 1-1, column 1, row 1. Power hit to Crawford. That's going to be a 15. That's going to be a fly ball out. Crawford goes back to the wall, makes the catch. And out number 2, 2 away. Jason Gambini, 0 for 1 with a walk, a strikeout, and an RBI, and here is the pitch. 4-6, column 4, row 6. That's going to be a blank. 4-4, column 4, row 4. Power hit to Upton. On a 17, that's going to be a fly ball out, and Upton going back to the warning track and makes the catch. 1 run, 1 hit, no errors. We go to the bottom of and none left on. We go to the bottom of the 5th. It's Ben Zobrist, Carl Crawford, and Carlos Pena. Zobrist is coming in for the injured shortstop. Zobrist, first time we're seeing him. Let's take a look at his stats. He's been in 3 games, had 5 at-bats. And here is the pitch to Zobrist. 4-3, column 4, row 3. That's going to be a blank. 5-6, column 5, row 6. Line drive to Kano. Second base, Kano will get it. Throw it over to Gambini for out number 1, 1 away. Carl Crawford up. Crawford is 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts, and here is the pitch. 1-2, column 1, row 2. That's going to be a range play. 5-5, column 5, row 5. Power hit to Damon. That's going to be a 10. That's going to be a fly ball out. Damon goes back to the wall. follows it, makes the leaping catch. But does he? Damon's range is on a 1-3. That's a 5. That's going to be a double, and it's off the wall, and it becomes a ground rule double. As it bounces off the wall and becomes a double for Crawford. Carlos Pena is 1 for 2 today with a double, a strikeout, a run, and an RBI. Strategy roll is a 9, infield normal depth, and here is the pitch. 2-4, column 2, row 4, possible error on a ground ball. 2-3, column 2, row 3, power hit to Abreu. That's going to be a 3. On a 1-4, it's a single. No error there by Abreu. Abreu's range is in a 1-2. The 8 is too high. And with that, Crawford will go to third, but does he come home? He'll come home. He'll go from second to home with a +1 added to his range. That's going to be a 4. We'll roll the D6. That's going to be a 2. It's less than that, and we have a tie game. Pena with an RBI single. Crawford waved home, and with that, it's an RBI single. We have a tie ball game. It's 3-3 as B.J. Upton will come up. Upton 2 for 2 today with a double and an RBI. Strategy roll is a 15, infield double play depth, and here is the pitch. 5-2, column 5, row 2. That's going to be a walk. That's a 22. That's a 17, and that's going to be a walk. So with that, we now have runners on first and second as Evan Longoria will come up. He's 0 for 2 today. Strategy roll is an 8. And here is the pitch. 3-6, column 3, row 6, double question mark. That's going to be a single on a 1-5. That's going to be a 4. That's going to be good for a base hit. With that, runners are on the bases. We're going to check. Does Pena come home? Pena will go from second to home on a 2-6. That's a 2. He'll score. Upton will go from first to third on a 4-6. That's a 4. And he'll make it to third. So runners now in the corners, the Rays with a 1-run lead. And that is going to bring up Johnny Gomes. Gomes is 0 for 2, and here is the pitch. Benintendi can face 4 more batters. 5-3, column 5, row 3. That's going to be a strikeout. That's an 18. That's a 9. Struck him out. So 2 away, and that's going to bring up Mike Defiance. Defiance is 0 for 2 today with a strikeout. Strategy rolls a 15, infield at normal depth, and here is the pitch. 4-5, column 4, row 5, strikeout. On a 1-5, the 13 is too high. 5-1, column 5, row 1, ground ball to Rodriguez. And he'll make as A-Rod will make the catch there. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors. After 5, it's Tampa Bay 4, Yankees 3. We go to the top of the 6th. Robinson Cano, Milky Cabrera, and Chad Muller due up. Jackson can face 2 more batters, but Tampa Bay not going to risk it. They are going to make that call to the bullpen. So they are going to bring in I'm checking my spreadsheet here, chat, guys, as I normally do to see who to bring in. And they are going to bring in We're going to bring in Kurt Brinks. That's his card. Kurt Brinks comes into the game with a 4.50 ERA. Does have 1 win. 2 innings pitched, allowed 3 hits, 1 strikeout, no walks. Taking a look at the stats, Edwin Jackson went 5 innings. Allowed 5 hits, 3 runs, 3 earned runs, 5 walks, 5 strikeouts, 2 home runs, 1 hit by pitch, an ERA of a 3.31. So he's going to face off against Cano, Cabrera, and Muller, and here is the pitch. Top of the 6th, 5-2, column 5, row 2. That's going to be a strikeout. That's an 8. That's an 18. 18 too high. Cano, 4-5, column 4, row 5. That's going to be a single. And the reason we get that as a single on the batter's card, it's the same thing as we look as on the pitcher's card. Left-handed side of the slash, left-handed pitcher. Right-handed side of the slash, right-handed pitcher. Cabrera is 0 for 2, strategy roll 10, and here's the pitch. Infield double play. 5-4, column 5, row 2. That's going to be a 1-9. That's an 8. Struck him out. Infield staying at double play depth. Chad Muller is up. He walked his last time up. Strategy rolls a 13, and here is the pitch. 1-4, column 1, row 4. That's a strikeout. On a 1-12, the 16 is too high. 3-3, column 3, row 3. Fly ball out there to Crawford. And that is out number 2. 2 away, top of the order, Johnny Damon. Damon is 2 for 3 today. Strategy roll is a 12, and here is the pitch. Infield normal depth. 3-2, column 3, row 2. Possible error. 4-6, column 4, row 6. Base hit to Longoria down the third baseline. Error range for Longoria is on a 1-7. That's a 9. No error there. And that's good for a base hit. So runners on first and second, and that's going to bring up Derek Jeter. Jeter, who's 1 for 3 with a triple, a strikeout, and a run. Strategy roll is an 8, and here is the pitch. 5-2, column 5, row 2. That's going to be a strikeout. On a 1-9, that's a 7. Struck him out. And that will retire the side. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors, and 2 left on for the Yankees. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Justin Regino, Elliott Johnson, and Ben Zobrist due up. Benintendi coming out of the game as well. The Yankees making that same move. And the Yankees are going to bring in they're going to bring in Chris Barton. That's his card. Barton, 1 win, no losses as well. He's got 3 2/3 innings, allowed 2 hits, 2 strikeouts, and 2 walks. Taking a look at the stats here for Benintendi. He went 5 innings, allowed 9 hits, 4 runs, 4 earned runs, 1 walk, 7 strikeouts, and 1 balk, an ERA of a 3.45. 8-9-1. Regino is 1 for 2 today. Here's the pitch. 4-4, column 4, row 4. Double star, that's going to be a fly ball out there to Damon. Out number 1, 1 away, Elliott Johnson. Johnson is 0 for 2 today with 2 strikeouts. The pitch. 5-6, column 5, row 6. Double question mark, single on a 1-2. That's going to be a 5. 6-6, column 6, row 6. That's going to be a base hit out there in the right into left field. As that plops down in front of Damon, 1 on. Steal attempt, they're not going to send him. Johnson's stolen base rating is a 0. 1-2, column 1, row 2, hit by pitch. That's a 0. Chris Barton will give a -10 to that range. That's a 6. It's too high. 5-6, column 5, row 6, line drive to Kano. And the runner is doubled up. Now we'll roll for that on an L4. First base on a 1-2. Second base on a 3-4. And he's doubled up at first. And they turn to no runs, 1 hit, no errors, and none left on. After 6, it's Tampa Bay 4, Yankees 3. We go to the top of the 7th. It's going to be Bobby Abreu, Alex Rodriguez, Hideki Matsuri due up for the Yankees. Kurt Brink's coming out of the game. Tampa Bay going back to the bullpen. And they're going to bring in Trevor Miller. They're going to bring in P.J. Howe. Howe coming in. That is his card. Howe comes into the game with a 1.29 ERA. No wins, no losses. He's pitched 7 innings, allowed 3 hits, 4 strikeouts, and 2 walks. And here is the pitch. Abreu, 1 for 2 today with a home run, a walk, a strikeout, a run, and an RBI. Top of the 7th. 1-4, column 1, row 4. That's going to be a walk plus. That's a 23. That's a 17. And that's going to be a walk. So with that, Abreu is walked to first. And that's going to bring up Alex Rodriguez. A-Rod is 1 for 2 today with a home run, a walk, a strikeout, a run, and an RBI as well. Strategy roll is a 5 with the infield at double play depth. 3-3, column 3, row 3, strikeout plus. That's a 24. That's a 7. Struck him out. One away, infield still at double play depth. Hideki Matsui, 0 for 2 today with a walk. Here is the pitch. Strategy roll is a 10. 4-5, column 4, row 5, home run chance. On a 1-5, the 13 is too high. 3-3, column 3, row 3, it's a line drive to Johnson. No double play there. It's a 5. It's above that range. And that is going to be out number 2. 2 away, and that's going to bring up Jason Gambini. Gambini is 0 for 2 today with a walk, a strikeout, and an RBI. Strategy roll 6. 6-6, column 6, row 6, double star. Ground ball to Johnson. And that will retire the side as we sing Take Me Out to the Ball Game. No runs, no hits, no errors as the Rays will retire the Yankees in order, 3 up, 3 down. We go to the bottom of the 7th. It's going to be Carl Crawford, Carlos Pena, and B.J. Upton due up for the Rays. After 6.5 innings have been played, let's take a look at the score of the game so far. Yankees scoring a run in the first, a run in the third, a run in the fifth, 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors. Tampa Bay scored 2 runs in the third, 2 runs in the fifth, 4 runs on 10 hits, no errors so far. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Crawford, Pena, and Upton due up for Tampa Bay. Chris Barton going to stay in, and here is the pitch. 3-6, column 3, row 6. That's going to be a walk. On a 1-10, that's a 17. 17, too high. 1-3, column 1, row 3, and that's going to be a triple. And that's a triple by Crawford. And that's going to be a triple out there in the center field as Cabrera has to go chasing it. Pena, who's 2 for 3 with a double, a strikeout, a run, 2 RBIs. Strategy roll 7. 1-3, column 1, row 3. That's going to be a strikeout. On a 1-16, that's a 15. Struck him out. 1 away. B.J. Upton. He's 2 for 2 today with a double, a walk, and an RBI. Strategy rolls a 3. And here is the pitch. 2-3, column 2, row 3. Possible error on the throw. 6-5, column 6, row 5. Line drive to Kano. And the runner is it's a double play. That was weird. I know that is not a double play. I don't know why that came up. Kano's error range is on a 1-5. That's a 17. There's no error there. So, they caught him and they threw him out at third. Crawford is caught off third. That's why. Crawford tried to go back. Johnson throws it over. The second threw it over to first for out number 2. So no runs, 1 hit, and no errors, and none left on. We go after 8. Sorry. After 7, that play kind of kerfuffled me there a little bit. After 7, it's Tampa Bay 4, Yankees 3. We go to the top of the 8th. It's going to be Kano, Cabrera, and Muller due up for the Yankees. Howe coming out. And they're going to bring in Arias. That's his card. Comes in the game with a 10.59 ERA. He's pitched 1 2/3 innings, allowed 4 hits, 1 strikeout, and 1 walk. Taking a look at the stats here for P.J. Howe, he went 1 inning, allowed 1 walk, 1 strikeout, an ERA of a 1.33. And here is the pitch. Kano going to stay in here, and we do have a couple changes also to the Rays lineup. Zobrist is going to come out. They're going to bring in Reed to take over at shortstop. And that is the only change they are making. Kano is up. Kano is 1 for 3 with a strikeout. And here is the pitch. Column 1, row 6. That's going to be a strikeout on a 1-8. That's a 1. Struck him out. 1 away. Cabrera 0 for 3. And with that, they're not going to let Cabrera take the hit. Instead, they're going to bring in Justin Christensen to take the hit here. Christensen, here is the pitch. 3-6, column 3, row 6. That's going to be a strikeout on a 1-7. That's a 4. Struck him out. 2 away. Chad Muller up. Muller is 0 for 1, and here is the pitch. 1-1, column 1, row 1. Home run on a 1-4. It's a home run chance on a 1-4. That's a 1. The 10, that's a 3. The 10 is too high. 2-2, column 2, row 2. That's going to be a ground ball to Penna. And that will retire the side. So center field. And they're going to bring in Justin Christensen to take over at center field. So no runs, no hits, no errors as the Yankees are retired. As the Yankees are retired in order, we go to the bottom of the 8th. Evan Longoria, Johnny Gomes, Mike Defiance due up for the Rays. Chris Barton coming out. And with that, they're going to bring in Jose Rivera. Yep. Jose Rivera will come in. Actually, they're going to bring in David Robinson. Robinson's going to come in. That's his card. Robinson will come into the game with a 9.0. He's pitched 3 innings, allowed 5 hits, and 3 strikeouts. Evan Longoria up. Longoria is 1 for 3 with an RBI, and here is the pitch. 1-5, column 1, row 5. That's going to be a wild pitch. Nobody is on. And we forgot to take a look at the stats here for Chris Brighton. He went 2 innings, allowed 2 hits, 1 strikeout, no ERA for that. So it's a wild pitch. We're going to re-roll the dice. 2-5, column 2, row 5, strikeout plus. That's a 25. That's a 5. Struck him out and one away. Johnny Gomes is up. Gomes is 0 for 3 with a strikeout, and here is the pitch. 2-3, column 2, row 3. That's going to be a range play. 1-3, column 1, row 3. Fly ball out there to Damon. Damon's range is on a 1-3. That's a 2. He'll make the catch. It would have been a double. But Damon goes back to the warning track to make the catch 2 away. And Mike Defiance is up. Defiance is 0 for 3 with a strikeout, and here is the pitch. 5-2, column 5, row 2, at the ballpark. We're going to go to Tropicana Field. 2-6, column 2, row 6, double star 5, ground ball to Jeter, and that will retire the side. No runs, no hits, and no errors. As the Yankees retire the Rays in order, we go to the top of the ninth. After 8, it's Tampa Bay 4, New York 3. But will we see some ninth inning magic? Or can the Rays squeak by a win here at home? And with that, Al Reyes is coming out of the game. They're in a save situation. And they are going to bring in Dan Wheeler. That's his card. Dan Wheeler will come into the game with a 5.45 ERA. He's got 2 saves, 3 1/3 innings pitched. Allowed 5 hits, 3 strikeouts, and 1 walk. Taking a look at the stats here for Al Reyes. 1 inning allowed 2 strikeouts, an ERA of a 6.67. And here is the pitch. It's going to face off against the top of the order. Damon, Jeter, and Abreu. Take a look at the box score real quick after 8 innings have been played. New York scoring a run in the first, a run in the third, a run in the fifth. They've been shut out since the 6th inning. They have allowed 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors. Tampa Bay, 2 runs in the third, 2 runs in the fifth, 4 runs on 11 hits, no errors. Damon up, Damon, 3 for 4. Here's the pitch. 6-1, column 6, row 1. That's going to be a blank. 5-1, column 5, row 1, ground ball to Penna, and 1 away. And with that, Derek Jeter will come up. Jeter is 1 for 4 today with a triple, 2 strikeouts, and a run. And here is the pitch. 3-6, column 3, row 6. That's a strikeout plus. That's a 20. That's a 1. Struck him out. And with that, Bobby Abreu will come up. Abreu is 1 for 2 with a home run, a walk, a strikeout, a run, and an RBI. Yankees are going to bring in Albert Gonzalez. Gonzalez to pitch, to take the hit here. Gonzalez will come in with an 0.53. Here is the pitch. 4-5, column 4, row 5. It's a wild pitch. It's a foul ball. Trying to keep the game alive. Yankees down to the last out. 2-4, column 2, row 4. Double star. That's going to be a fly ball out there to right field. Virgino going back to the wall. He'll make the catch. And that's the ball game. As the Tampa Bay Rays defeat the New York Yankees 4-3. Final line score coming up. No runs, no hits, and no errors by the Yankees. And with that, the Tampa Bay Rays defeat the New York Yankees 4-3. They split the series. Yankees 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors. Tampa Bay 4 runs on 11 hits. Edwin Jackson will get the win. Andy Penitendi will pick up his first loss. Dan Wheeler will get his third save of the replay. Alex Rodriguez will hit his 6th home run of the replay, and Bobby Abreu hits his 2nd home run. Taking a look at let's take a look at the pitching stats here. Edwin Jackson went 3 innings, allowed 5 hits. He pitched 5 innings, allowed 5 hits, 3 runs, 3 earned runs, 5 walks, 5 strikeouts, 2 home runs, 1 hit by pitch, an ERA of a 3.31. Andy Penitendi picks up the loss. He also went 5 innings, allowed 9 hits, 4 runs, 4 earned runs, 1 walk, 7 strikeouts, an ERA of a 3.45. Dan Wheeler gets the save, went 1 inning, allowed 1 strikeout, an ERA of a 4.19. Dave Robinson went 1 inning, allowed 1 strikeout, an ERA of a 6.75. So that's going to do it for us here at Tropicana Field as the Yankees drop to 7-8 and the Rays will improve to 8-6. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like and a thumbs up on your way through the turnstile. And remember to click that bell notification to be notified of when new videos in the 2008 replay go up, and when I go live with all of the Philadelphia Phillies and Field of Dreams. Until then, I'm Scooney007. We'll see you for another exciting game in the 2008 replay with Inside Pitch. Until then, take care, everyone. Bye-bye.